morning show here on Arise News. The US and Iran have agreed to strike a deal to end their conflict, with US President Donald Trump declaring that the Strait of Hormuz will be completely open from Friday. Trump, speaking at the gathering of Western leaders at the G7 summit in Avion-l'Aubagne, battled to prevent the fragile US deal with Iran from almost immediately unraveling. The pact, which Trump said was all signed on Monday, will extend a ceasefire for another 60 days, during which the sides will negotiate details of a final agreement. Joining us on the show to discuss the end of the US-Iran war is Professor Bolaji Akinyemi, Nigeria's former Minister of Foreign Affairs. Good morning, Prof. Thank you so much for joining us today on the morning show.
Good morning, Ayo. Good morning, Zimbai, and good morning, Rufai.
Prof, Prof, you're looking, Prof, you're looking handsome as always. You're looking great.
Very dapper.
Shining.
All right.
You're looking dapper.
Prof, I'm sure you cannot wait to get into the matter for this morning. I mean, your take on this, how President Donald Trump has handled the war with Iran, and then this peace deal that has been, or this deal that has been signed, and this 60-day ceasefire. Based on the previous ceasefire, how optimistic are you that this is a deal that would be the deal of all deals and end this war between the US and Iran?
Believe me, I wish I could be optimistic about this whole issue. I mean, first of all, it's not even a peace treaty. It is what do you call it? A monument of understanding, which means it can break down at any time. Look, there are several places where things can go banana, it can go wrong. The first one is the Israeli Prime Minister, Netanyahu. He could go in through sorry, I'm trying to pick on Beirut. He could go in on Beirut. He could destroy it through Beirut, and that's Netanyahu. The people in Beirut themselves, if they decide that their interests are not, have not been factored into this whole issue, could also go in. Number three, even our friend, excuse me, our friend, the President of the United States, who is so unpredictable, could also himself, throw in, whatever it is into what it is. Then even Iran itself, because right now, Iran is saying that the Beirut is involved, is impacted into the agreement. And the United States and Israel is saying no, they are not impacted into this, into what this whole issue is. So you could see that there are so many, there are so many issues that could derail the agreement that,
Okay. I think we're having some challenges with the network. We'll try as much as possible to reconnect with Prof, to be able to give further insights as regards what is happening in the Middle East. But like you said, like everybody feels, we're quite ambivalent, about this deal. Let's even see the text of the deal on Friday. Let's even see what is signed in there. I mean, it's not today. Trump has always talked about a deal, touted the deal, and, declared ceasefire here and there, and it falls to naught. I think there was an interview circulating. I mean, I don't know how long the date is ago, where Barack Obama was speaking that even if they're going to negotiate any deal, it's not going to be far from what was negotiated at the JCPOA, which to a large extent, was the templates of where these conversations will go. But we all know the role Netanyahu played in convincing Trump to trust the JCPOA just as he came in 2016, 2017, and we started this crisis all over again. So, all right, we have to go.
All right, we have to go. We have, I think, A.B. Yomon is joining us from Mexico. But of course, like before you mentioned, and Vimba, you talked about this, Friday is D-Day. The details of the deal, and then, of course, subsequently, will the peace, the ceasefire be truly ceasefire? Let's watch.